Good day, sir, and welcome to my video explaining how I did the website and the first project based on your output for how many hours straight. As you can see, to recap, I deleted the first thing I did because it was apparent that I wasn't going to do much progress. As you can see, for the first few minutes of this video, I was struggling how to even import the bootstrap. Honestly, I actually don't know if I properly bootstrapped it the first time because I was struggling to see where the nav links are, and apparently I just needed to add in the nav light and to actually see the links. So with the problem solved, I adjusted the margin of the links so it would be on the far right, at like the picture that you sent us. And then I tried to fiddle with the code to see how to change the font and also actually do the font hover, which I struggled a bit, but after a few attempts I figured it out, and I based the colors I based the color of the hover on your mock-up by color picking it, and you can see the rest that I accomplished it. And by basing, since it's been a while, since the last time I used HTML, I used the final output that we made for Mang Shai, so I could somehow figure out what to do. So I try using the grid-based system to center the objects. I put them on a I put them on a flex call, so they'd be purely tight. But after figuring out that you could just use text center, I did that, and I promptly put in the footer, since I know that would be the easier one, by using the sticky footer provided by Bootstrap and putting it in a nav bar so it'll stretch out the whole width of the browser without compromising the height. And then comes the one of the hardest parts. Oh wait, no, we just add in the success button for the get started, and then round it up by the border by 25%, and then or rather the 0.5 rem, I think. But then we come to the hardest part that I struggled the most with. I didn't know how to put the icons and the text near each other without having the text do the next line. So I put them in. I first tried it with the grid, but I didn't know how. So I just added them on a row and column, and then used call auto for the text so they move. And then I tried using them on separate columns for each icon and text, but I learned that you can just put the text near the icon without. It's a straightforward process. I tried to put them in the same container as the main content, but I just put them on a separate container. And then as you can see here that I was struggling how to put them on center, and eventually I figured it out, and thankfully. And I tried to base the footer on the final website that I made, but to no avail. And then when that was accomplished, I used a filter and inverted the colors by a few percent so it'll match up with the same gray. Well, that's it. Thank you for watching.